How's it going, people? Okay, I'm going to show you my version of a pad thai. Now, trust me here, when I go through the ingredients, if you look at them on their own, it seems like it's going to be really complicated. It's really not, it's really simple. I'll walk you through it. Loads of things are interchangeable. It's a great dish for using up veg you've got in your house. First step is, I've got a freshly boiled kettle behind me, and I've got my rice vermicelli or rice noodles, or noodles of your choice, but classically it'd be these. Boiling water straight onto the noodles. Okay, we're going to soak them in boiling water. You don't need to cook them on a hob. We're going to soak them in boiling water for about 5 minutes. Get them submerged. While they're soaking, I'll show you what we got. So we've got 3 piles of ingredients here. One is the sauce pile. That's the main thing here. This is what's going to make it taste amazing. But that's the thing we're going to do last, so we'll go through that. I've got a toppings pile. Coriander, spring onion, and here I've got some dry roasted almonds. I'll be honest, I would preferably use peanuts, but I couldn't find any in the shop. All I've done is I've had a pan, no oil, medium heat, and I've just fried them, flipping them until you get some nice dark edges on them. I've chopped them up, put them to one side. You can use peanuts, almonds, cashews. If you haven't got any of those, but you've got some sunflower seeds or pumpkin seeds around, go for it. I'd probably have done sesame seeds if I had any too, but working with what I got. We've got the real simple bit. This is going to be our raw salad topping. We've got a big handful of grated carrots. I've got some sliced up mange tout, Rodney, mange tout. And I've got radishes. Now, this is the bit where you can use any, like, high water content, fresh vegetables. Courgettes would work, sugar snap peas. You get the idea. Just, look in your fridge, see what needs to be used, see what tastes nice fresh. I've got some peppers chopped here. I'm going to fry some of them, but I'm going to put a few fresh in here. All you want here is them to be nicely mixed. Bit of salt. If you're putting courgettes in, don't put them in here and salt them, keep them separate, because courgettes, the salt will bring out all the moisture and they'll just get really sloppy. But these guys here will be fine. That's all you want for that. That's just going to be our nice, fresh, like high water content veg that's going to top the noodles. I'm going to get my wok on. Alright. If you haven't got a wok, you can do this in a normal pan, but a wok's preferable. Always try and keep your noodles moving around a bit occasionally, just so they don't stick. Alright. For the wok, I've got some mushrooms. These, I was lucky to find some shiitake mushrooms, but you can use normal. At the moment in Tesco, you can get this nice pack of shiitake mushrooms and pak choy together for like £2. I'm going to start frying my mushrooms first. Again, any food you've got lying around which you like fried can be used here. Got my wok on a real high heat. I want these mushrooms to start cooking quick, and then we're going to add to that pak choy and baby corn. Literally all you're doing there is frying them, and eventually the noodles will be added in. The main thing here is the sauce. I'm going to hand blend mine. You can do it in a normal blender. You do need a blender, but I'm figuring that if you're watching a cooking video through a wine tasting Instagram, you've probably got a blender. Oh, I almost almost forgot. This is a nice touch. Red onion. Now, I know people have got a thing about raw red onion. That's because you're not doing it right. Put my red onion in a bowl. And I squeeze over the juice of a lime. This is called macerating. Juice of a lime. Mix it up. Let it sit in that lime juice for the whole time that we're cooking. It's going to take that rawness away that people sometimes don't like, and it won't have it repeating on you. Trying to do it so you can see it a bit. Can you see them? Yeah. Shiitake mushrooms are the best mushrooms. I love them so much. On a side note, everything is vegan, and shiitake mushrooms, if you roast them at 200 degrees with just a bit of oil, salt and pepper, they taste like bacon. Seriously, it tastes like bacon. Alright, I'm going to drain my noodles into my colander. So the trick is here, rinse them really, really well in cold water. We're going to be frying them anyway, so it doesn't matter if they go cold. Keep them moving, get them to the point that they are cold. Wait. If you can avoid getting your trousers wet, then you're already doing better than me. We're going to keep coming back to them and just moving them about and making sure that they're okay. Alright, mushrooms will be on a few minutes. Going to go in my pak choy and my baby corn. Ginger in. 3 red chilies. In. 3 garlic cloves. In. 3 or 4 dates. In. Little handful of basil. I've got the zest of 2 limes. Keep moving your nose around. Those limes will be zested in and putting in all the juice of them too. I think what I'll do, because I know that I've gone about this in a slightly different way, is I'll ask Gilly and Sarah to put a little ingredient list on the side. But do remember that a lot of this is interchangeable to what you have in your cupboards. Right, there was one more topper, which is bean sprouts, but I prefer them on their own rather than mixed. Get the rest of my peppers in there. Okay, back to the sauce. Good old glug of soy. Or tamari if you want it to be gluten free, although I know rice noodles are gluten free. Say 3 tablespoons soy. Peanut butter. I probably would have used almond butter, but it's expensive and you know, it's a lockdown. Got about 2 tablespoons of peanut butter here into my sauce. Very professional. This is a bonus ingredient. If you can get any miso, get some miso in there. You don't need it, but if you are a fan of umami, in the way I am, get some miso in there. About a tablespoon of miso there. Alright, I haven't forgotten to know, have I? No. Give the onions another little mix around to make sure that they all get a bit of lime juice on them. Noodles, another little mix. But at this point, the noodles can go in. Cool. Noodles in. Mix them up nicely with your stir-fried veg. They always make noodles look so much fancier on telly. This is the reality of it. Noodles are in. Now, I'm going to add water to this. Probably about up to here. I would say start with like half a cup. But then we're just going to taste and add more if we need it. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I am forgetting something. 2 ticks. Right, you can use sugar. The dates already had some sweetness. You can use sugar if you want. I've got a bit of agave kicking around, which is quite easy to find these days. About a tablespoon of that. And we're going to blend it. Get this guy. Water-wise, I'm just going to judge it till it seems the right consistency. Sorry about the noise. Give this a taste. Smells delicious. Alright. I'm going to put... Woo! Bird's eye chilies. I'm going to put about half of this in with the noodles and the stir-fried veg. Nah, a little bit more than half. I'm just going to try and get them coated. I mean, this is cooked now. I'm just going to try and get this nicely coated. Noodles are done. Give these onions a little drain. I'm going to plate. Get your fancy Japanese looking bowl. You can use a normal bowl if you want. I won't judge you. Get good old good old clump of that. Make sure you're getting some of the nice fried veg in there as well. I'm singing. Cool. Don't see this on TV, do you? Just the never-ending noodle. Right, okay. Jesus, man. Make more of a mess. Got your noodles and your stir-fried veg with your sauce nicely coated in it. Back to our straight up just raw salad. Big old handful of that on top. Handful of bean sprouts. At this point, I would add some of your macerated red onion. I would add the sauce here. Just a drizzle, you know, it's already on the noodles. And I would go in with some spring onion, coriander, and dry roasted chopped up almonds. Vegan pad thai. Don't get too focused on the ingredients I've used. Just follow the basic method, and most importantly, it's all about the sauce. Hope you all have a good weekend. Let's go drink some wine.